Welcome to Let's Play number 9 of the Urquan Masters, or Star Control 2. So, we're still talking with the Starbase Commander, and he's kind of telling us what's going on since we left. So, what happened while I was gone after the war?
After the UN submitted their formal surrender, we were given a week to decide the nature of our servitude. The Urquan demanded that the decision be made through popular vote. When all the votes were tallied, Earth had chosen not to fight for the Urquan. We had become a fallow slave world. We were given a month to withdraw all of our people and equipment to Earth. Anyone or anything left off planet would be destroyed after the shield went up. Then the Urquan broadcast an odd message. All objects of human construction more than 500 years old were to be abandoned. We didn't know what the Urquan meant until they moved their dreadnoughts into new orbital positions and opened fire on the surface with their fusion weapon. In seconds, large sections of London, Paris, and other European cities were incinerated. At first, we thought they were going to annihilate us after all. And we noticed they were also striking such targets as the Giza Pyramids, the Parthenon in Athens, and Stonehenge. Curiously, the United States was almost untouched. The flaming rain lasted 40 hellish hours. It took days after we crawled from our smoldering shelters to realize what the Urquan had done. Our new masters had targeted every building, monument, or other man-made construction older than 500 years and destroyed it. In those 2 days, we lost most of the history of mankind.
Wow.
In some cases, the Urquan destroyed places we did not even suspect were significant. From their positions in orbit, the dreadnought blew away a kilometer of land in central Iraq, vaporized several targets in the Amazon rainforest, punched a big hole through the Antarctic ice cap to destroy something deep under the surface, and melted a broad swath of the ocean floor in the southeastern Atlantic. Then, just a couple of days later, the shield went up, and our contact with the outside world stopped. The next time I saw the stars was 8 years ago, when I was transferred up here to be the new commander of this starbase.
Well, it's not impenetrable then, I guess. But, wow, I'm mad now, and they need to pay. So thanks, Commander.
Would you like any information on any other aspect of history?
Well, I wouldn't mind a little bit of a briefing on ancient galactic history.
We have some data on this subject. What do you want to know about?
How about the precursors?
Well, you probably know more about them than I do, but here goes. About 200,000 years ago, when our great-to-the-nth grandparents were just starting to play with stone knives and bearskins, a star-faring species suddenly appeared on the galactic scene and spread like wildfire. We found evidence of their presence just about everywhere, from an orbital platform on Alpha Centauri to a stack of data plates in a cave on Pluto to some nameless widget found in a voodoo shop in New Orleans. We never found a precursor body or even a picture of one. We can conjecture what they look like by examining the scale and layout of their equipment. Such an analysis indicates they were giants, say 5 to 8 meters tall and twice as wide. I don't know if they looked more like a brontosaur or an elephant. Anyway, about 3,000 years after the precursors made their dramatic appearance, they vanished. Poof! As far as we can tell, it took less than a decade to happen.
Huh. So, what about other races from the ancient past?
You mean besides the precursors? Well, the only information we have is secondhand based on some research by a Chenzesu historian that I read at the academy. Zetsert-Sek, the historian, found some evidence that there was a group of alien races who formed an interstellar empire not too far from here about 22,000 years ago. The only species in this empire actually lived in our region of space was a race of rock-like creatures that lived in the Vulpeculae constellation.
Vulpeculae.
The presence of the hostile androsynth in that part of space severely limited Zetsert-Sek's research. He never even found out the race's name.
That's a good thing to go off of. Alright, so, is there any indication that aliens visited Earth in the past?
Yes, there is. Aside from the precursor relics we have found on Earth, often in museums mislabeled as modern art, we've discovered disturbing evidence of
cruel.
more recent visitations. Perhaps you're already aware that during the mid to late 20th century, there were unaccountable UFO sightings as well as dozens of reported encounters with alien life forms. Although we can discount many of the reports as wishful fabrication or traumatic translation, the military authorities of the time kept a secret record of the incidents which were legitimate. In each such case, the aliens are almost identical in appearance. They have white skin and minimal facial features except for huge almond-shaped eyes, which are often described as glowing or luminescent. This description fits almost perfectly the Arielu Lalile. In most of the legitimate encounters, the people involved describe being physically examined or modified by the aliens. In some cases, unusual pregnancies occurred, and in almost every instance, there were repeat visitations as though the Arielu Lalile were doing checkups on their subjects. We never got the chance to confront the Arielu Lalile about what they did to us and why. I wonder if we ever will.
Huh. It's fascinating, but I guess I need to move on. If I see them, I'll ask them about it.
Would you like information on any other aspect of history?
No more history, thanks.
Anything else?
You know what? I think you filled me in on everything I need to know.
Fine. Is there anything else you need?
No, goodbye,
We
Commander.
shall await your return, Captain.
So he's giving me a lot of stuff to go on here. I think a lot of things I gotta do now. But first things first. We're not gonna go to the shipyard. Actually, we're gonna go outfit the starship. We're gonna add a module, and that module is gonna be a second set of ion bolt guns at the front here, because the second tier here gives you different combat options. The first one's like one bolt that goes straight out, but this one actually gives you two bolts that kind of go out to the sides a little bit. The combat's pretty classic in this, but it's a lot of fun, especially given all of the range of things you can upgrade into later. There's at least a dozen more modules that you can eventually unlock, including high-capacity versions of the existing ones I've got. So, I'm going to kill one. No, I need all those landers. I think I'm going to keep everything I've got, add another lander, and I need another fuel. So maybe actually, maybe I do. I just go with one ion bolt gun. Add another fuel tank, and then fill her up. Well, there we go. And that's good. So how about a module? Maybe we can add anything? I guess another storage bay. We're going to go on a little mineral fact-finding trip. So let's exit the menu, and we're gonna depart, and we're gonna go and venture forth boldly where, well, other people have gone, but you know, we'll go there boldly. We can do that. But that's gonna be in the next Let's Play. So thanks for sticking with me so far, guys. I'm gonna continue on in Let's Play number 9. Or wait, no, this is number 9. We'll continue on in number 10. I'll just transition here. So this is the galactic screen, but that's going to be the next part where I'll start explaining about how this all works.